Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm back on. Just want to talk to you today. I had talked to you about almost 2 weeks ago, and I'm already back on because has some changes happen to my career, which is a plus. I'm staying with the same company. I'm doing the same type of work. So what I'm doing is I'm transitioning out of management and I'm going into sales. So I started out in this field as a technician, worked my way up to management, and now I'm going into sales. So that's three things that is very important in the HVAC industry. So sales is going to give me the ability to get back out into the field, working with the customers firsthand, and now I'm offering the products that we offer to sell and install. So what I'm really getting at is the opportunities that you can get if you get in with a good company. If you're coming out of the military, whether your job was infantry or, an 88 mic or something, office clerk, a pay clerk, whatever, you dealt with people regardless of where you're at. If you were on a deployment and you were infantry, you did patrols, you dealt with the public, you learned how to talk to people. It may not be the best way to learn how to talk to some people, but you actually get to open up to people and you can relate to that. So when you get out into the industry, you're going to be doing a lot of communicating with homeowners and kind of explaining to them how their system operates and how their system needs to be upgraded and what kind of products that are out there on the market that they can possibly look into getting. So there's tons of opportunities in this field. Again, like I said, transitioning out of the military, it's a tough thing. It can definitely be a little bit of a struggle when you first get out because you got to reset yourself back into the civilian life, and civilian life can be pretty complicated because in the military, even though it's a struggle and there's a lot of away time away from your families, there's deployments you're going to, there's field problems that are for a good amount of time that you're on, or if you're stationed in a active duty station, you're away from your family. So you become a certain type of person there, and then when you transition into civilian life, you're back at it again, and you're like, wow, it's night and day. But I want to give you a promising message to say that, you take what you learn in the military and you apply it to your civilian life. If you're going to get out and want to get a good job, you want to get into this industry, HVAC is a great industry to get into. There's tons of opportunities. Like I said, I'm a little bit older now on my age, but if you're getting out and you're relatively young, you want to kind of get into that HVAC field, jump right into it, get into installation, get into being a technician. Get your time under your belt, get some reps in there, get familiar with the equipment, get familiar with how to deal with people, how to deal with problems, and then work your way up through the chain. I got into management. I was asked to get into management. I got into management. I took it on. I probably wasn't one of my strong points, but it was somewhat easy for me because I knew how to deal with people and different situations. But me, personally, I'm not a too organized person, and sometimes that can bite you in the butt. But you know what? I did it for going on 7 years, and I never had a huge issue arise that I couldn't handle. Everything that came at me, I was able to handle, and that again, I attribute back to the military. Like the situations you're in, you get in sometimes, and you got to get out of them. And whether it's talking your way out a certain way, or doing a certain patrol or a different route, or fixing an issue that another soldier created, or fix an issue you created by accident, or however you want to call it. Those are things that you can apply in the civilian world. So look, all I'm saying is transitioning out of it can be super hard, but you want to stay focused. You got to come out here and be a good asset to society. What there is to offer out here. The country's a little crazy. It's crazy everywhere though, but it's up to you and your head of how you want to be staying focused and move forward in the career path you want to. Is sales going to work out for me? I'm 95% sure that this is where I want to be at. I'm super excited, a little nervous, but when are you not going to be nervous? You know what I mean? You're going to be nervous when you get out of the military. You're going to be nervous when you get your first job. You're going to be nervous interacting with people again and getting back on that kind of first name basis, which is very hard. And then you're going to see people that aren't moving or aren't doing things right, and you're going to want to jump in their shit. But, you know, it's a different world out here. So the adjustment is going to take a little bit of time. But I'm telling you, you got to jump on it. You got to be getting to a job. You got to like put everything you have into it and apply yourself, whether it's making a great resume and getting in and finding, networking with people, networking with companies, and getting involved in the industry. I love HVAC industry. I mean, there's other industries out there, plumbing industries, electrical industries. HVAC is the biggest one that I like. And I know firsthand that you can advance and move around within the HVAC industry. And if you don't want to do the field or anything, any kind of work like that, or work for a company, you can go to a supply house, you can work behind a counter, you can work at a manufacturing place that makes the equipment. So there's a lot of opportunity out there. Please, whatever you do, stay focused getting out of the military and get that instilled into your civilian life. And I'm just going to say this for the young guys. You're going to get out because you may hate the military, but give it a couple years and you're going to miss it a little bit. And you'll probably want to wish you was there. And you know what? If you're still in good health, there's no problem going back. There's no shame in that, man. But if you're going to stay out, make yourself productive, get into the work society, make something happen. Trades is where you want to be, and HVAC will give you the opportunities that you need. Like it, say some comments, I'll reply back. I appreciate you guys listening in. Thank you. 7 minutes out.